Unfortunately, earlier this year, the doctors found 4 tumours in my throat. I've never seen my wife cry so much in all my life. The doctor said to me, "Michael, we're sorry, but tomorrow's not guaranteed. You need to slow down." But that's one thing we all have in common, because no one's guaranteed. I think that life is not about the amount of days that you live on this earth, but it's about what you fit into those days that allows you to live a remarkable life. And I remember driving home, and she called me, my mum, and she said, "Mike, what'd the doctor say?" And I said to her, "Mum, everything's going to be okay." Every one of us, every single day, is blessed with the air that we breathe, the opportunities that we have. And I challenge you every single day to get out of bed and do something that your future self will be proud of.
One of the biggest mistakes people generally make, and I'm guilty of it too, is wishful thinking. You know, like you want something to be true even if it isn't true. And so you ignore the things that, you ignore the real truth because of what you want to be true. This is a very difficult trap to avoid.
When you're talking about success, personal or professional, there's different things. Professional, I think it's the people who put in the extra work. I put in a lot of extra work, and it gets tiring. It's not the easiest thing all the time, but I always notice that even within my own industry, the ones who work harder, the ones who stay later, the ones who just are willing to do whatever it takes to get the job done are the ones who wind up going far. As far as personal success, I think, it's about being happy. It's about being good and whole on your own first, a whole person on your own, so then you can share that happiness with other people in your life. And that takes work too. And when you put in that work on yourself by exercising, eating right, doing your affirmations, that's all loving yourself. Then you can be happy because you know that you're complete on your own.
You are charged with a school zone violation.
Right. I'm 96 years old and I drive slowly, and I only drive when I have to. I was going to the blood work for my boy. He's handicapped.
You were taking your son to the doctor's office?
Yeah, I take him for blood work every 2 weeks because he's got cancer.
You are a good man, but here you are in your 90s, and you're still taking care of your family. That's just a wonderful thing for you. I wish you all the best. I wish the best for your son, and I wish you good health, and your case is dismissed.
50 years from now, when you're looking back at your life, don't you want to be able to say you had the guts to get in the car?
50 years from now, when you're looking back at your life, don't you want to be able to say you had the guts to follow your dream? Right now, approaching that hot guy.
I think you're really cute.
Or starting that YouTube channel. Where do I even start? Or following your excitement might feel like a big step and risk to you. Your mind just calculates what you could lose. Do you know what you could win if you go for your dreams? Imagine it's 3 years in the future, and I'm asking you what happened in the last 3 years. I want you to be able to tell this story. 3 years ago, I saw this video on TikTok where this guy talked about having the perspective what I could win when I go for my dreams. That planted a seed in me that day, and the following weeks I started meditating and raising my vibration. Suddenly I saw life in a complete different way. I started my YouTube channel and followed my inspirations, and people loved it because it was so genuine and authentic. It grew and grew, and now 3 years later I inspire millions of people. I'm so glad I trusted in what I could win instead of what I could lose. You want to tell that story?